Right now, a police chase that ended on Madison's east side has law enforcement looking for a suspect. Plus, more states have barred former President Donald Trump from 2024 primary ballots. Welcome to News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us on this final Friday of the year. I'm Josh Ryder in for Mark Kane. We start this afternoon with first-warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka. Kelly has seen a few peaks of sun already today.
Yeah, we are starting to see some of these clouds break up a little bit here in Madison. They've been enjoying a lot of sunshine, not far to the west, but we've had some of these clouds blow in off of Lake Michigan. You can kind of see those on our sky cam here at the Edgewater Hotel overlooking the Capitol this morning. Here at the station, as we look westward, you can see a little bit more blue. So as you are further to the west of Madison, you are seeing more sunshine and have seen quite a bit of sunshine areas to the west of Madison. But we've had this area of cloud cover move through the Madison area. That'll be continuing to move on out. We should get into more and more sunshine. You can see the snow on the ground there in southwestern parts of the state where it is actually sunny and melting some of that snow. Well, yeah, it's been an unusual December. We take a look back at the last 12 days. Every day has been above average, and the peak was on Christmas Day when we were running 24 degrees above average when we got up to 54. So an unusual December, and it looks like this unusually mild weather is going to continue. Maybe not the 50s, but still running about 4 or 5 degrees above average. Right now, Madison at 32, 31 right now in Sun Prairie. Off to the west, where, as mentioned, they're getting a little bit more sunshine. It is a little bit milder. Right now, it's 36 to the west. So we are looking at temperatures today to get close to 40 with some of the sun. You can see the sun getting a little bit brighter here at the patio. Temperatures tomorrow will be a little bit cooler going into the weekend, and we are expecting some snow showers and flurries Sunday morning. That's our next opportunity. I've seen at least some white stuff. Today we will get into more and more sunshine as the afternoon wears on. If you are headed out this evening, temperatures will back off quickly due to the clear skies we're expecting. We'll talk more about that snow chance later this weekend and how much we can expect coming up.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Right now, police are investigating after a stolen car ended up near Ruby Court on Madison's far east side. Madison police say Monona officers were pursuing a stolen car in DeForest. The driver led them on a pursuit to Madison. Police eventually found the car without a driver inside. This happened around 7:30 last night. Right now, police don't have any suspects. The recently fired chancellor at UW-La Crosse is threatening a lawsuit today. Dr. Joe Gao claims the Board of Regents shouldn't have voted to unanimously fire him for appearing in adult videos with his wife. Gao was terminated Wednesday night after the Universities of Wisconsin Regents learned sexually explicit videos of him and his wife were found online. It's actually not the first time Gao has been disciplined related to pornography. In 2018, he was criticized and lost out on a raise for inviting an adult film star to speak on campus, using university funds to do so. Wednesday, the UW Board of Regents held a closed-door meeting resulting in the vote to terminate Gao. Then on Thursday, he spoke to the Associated Press saying he's considering taking the university to court over a violation of free speech. Former President and 2024 Republican frontrunner Donald Trump is vowing to challenge a decision by an official in Maine. It bars him from that state's primary ballot based on his actions surrounding January 6th. Colorado Supreme Court also ruled to keep him off the ballot. Nicole Skanska explains how pressure is mounting for the U.S. Supreme Court to step in.
Nearly 3 years after the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, Maine's Democratic Secretary of State has banned Donald Trump from the state's primary ballot.
I am mindful that no Secretary of State has ever deprived a presidential candidate of ballot access. And I'm also mindful that no presidential candidate has ever engaged in insurrection.
Shenna Bellows, issuing a judgment in response to a voter complaint, says her 34-page decision is based on the former president's actions before and after the deadly riot.
I was in no way influenced by my political affiliation or personal beliefs.
Trump's campaign promised an appeal, and his spokesman called Bellows a virulent leftist and a hyper-partisan Biden-supporting Democrat. Maine's decision adds to Trump's legal challenges based on the 14th Amendment. Last week, Colorado's Supreme Court disqualified Trump from seeking the presidency because he engaged in an insurrection.
The Colorado case was a major development in this area, and Maine would then follow along suit. I think we might see other states follow on board.
Thursday, California joined Michigan and Minnesota declining to remove Trump's name. There are challenges filed in more than a dozen states.
We really need a decision from the United States Supreme Court to determine whether or not Donald Trump is qualified to run for and hold the presidency.
As the appeals process plays out, both Colorado and Maine have temporarily put their decisions on hold, which means Trump remains on the ballots in those states for now. Nicole Skanga, CBS News, Washington.
Back here at home, the owner of Minocqua Brewing Company also wants to keep Donald Trump off of the ballot here in Wisconsin. Kirk Bangstad filed a petition with the Wisconsin Elections Commission to bar Trump from the 2024 primaries. The WEC squashed Bangstad's request without considering it, but Bangstad says he was expecting that and is taking the case to court in Dane County. As we've seen in other states, Bangstad's complaint argues the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist clause banning Trump from being president. A 70-year-old Israeli woman with U.S. citizenship believed to be in hostage in Gaza was actually killed during the initial attack on October 7th. This is according to a statement released by the community Judy Weinstein Haggai was taken from. Israeli officials said last week her husband was also killed in that attack. New video this afternoon shows thousands of people in Gaza trying to get to an aid truck. Since the war began, civilians have been desperate for food. Human Rights Watch says the Israeli government is using starvation of civilians as a method of warfare. Last week, the World Food Program said all of Gaza's 2.2 million residents are facing acute hunger. Right now, officials are warning people to be on high alert this New Year's Eve. A recent law enforcement bulletin obtained by CBS News warns of a likely heightened threat of violence through the holidays. This includes large gatherings like New Year's Eve celebrations and particularly by lone actors. An estimated 1 million people will gather in Times Square to watch the ball drop. There have been nearly 500 protests in New York City since the Israel-Hamas war started in early October, creating an added layer of security concerns. Well, still ahead on News 3 now at noon, the push to get more nutritional information on all food labels. We'll share what reasons are behind the move.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Don't miss Ashley's 3-day mattress event. Get low monthly payments with no money down. Save up to $700 instantly on top mattress brands while supplies last. Mattresses have never been more affordable. Only at Ashley.
Garage doors are what, number 3 on return on investments right now? A new garage door can raise the value of the whole street. When the neighbors start seeing your door, they're going to say, who did that? Precision did that.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
I volunteer because it's, I think, the right thing to do, and selfishly, yeah, I get a lot of joy from doing it. It's a joy that comes from taking people to where they need to go. Just watch your step coming out. You can't bottle it, you can't buy it. That only comes from volunteerism. When people really need to get to those medical appointments and they don't have any other means, I just look at it as kind of like the least I can do to try to help out.
It's Steinhoffel's Dream Vacation Giveaway. Stop in and test rest a Beauty Rest Black for your chance to win a trip to Hawaii. Right now, save up to $600 on adjustable base sets. Then get $300 in Steinhoffel's cash, plus a $100 MasterCard rewards card. Beauty Rest Black Queen mattresses start at $52 per month when you use Steinhoffel's 60-month financing. The Dream Vacation Giveaway. Get in today for your chance to win. Relax, it's Steinhoffel's.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
This new year is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Don't miss Ashley's 3-day New Year's event. Save up to 72% off doorbusters and clearance. Get low monthly payments with no money down. Furniture has never been more affordable. Only at Ashley.
BlendJet is recalling nearly 5 million portable blenders. The company says it has received more than a dozen reports of overheating or fires and hundreds of reports of the blades breaking while in use. 50 people reported minor burns and cuts. The blenders were sold online and at Costco, Walmart, Target, and other stores between October 2020 and November 2023. The TSA predicts that today and Monday will be among the busiest airport travel days of the year, with more than 2 million passengers expected each day. The TSA is advising those who plan to fly this weekend to arrive early and bring an acceptable form of ID. AAA also expects an increase in road traffic on Saturday. And New Year's Eve is this Sunday. According to the finance website Wallet Hub, just over half of Americans plan to celebrate with family and friends. 64% of Americans plan to spend at least $50 on food and drinks. But if you're planning to travel to one of the 3 biggest U.S. cities, New York, Los Angeles, or Chicago, hope you saved up. The average cost of dinner and a show for a couple is $872. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
At the noon hour, stocks are fading on this last trading day of the year. The Dow is down 111, the Nasdaq is off 107, and the S&P down nearly 23. On some food labels, you can find nutritional info on the front of the packaging, but now health advocates want it on all products. As Natalie Brand reports, the FDA is researching what those labels should look like.
Shoppers searching for detailed nutritional information currently have to look at the back of a package, but some health advocates want a more upfront approach.
The more accessible the information, the more likely the consumer is to make the healthier choice.
Dr. Peter Lurie is with the Center for Science in the Public Interest, which is pushing the FDA to consider labels like these mock-ups, alerting consumers to the amount of saturated fat, salt, and sugar on the front. Countries in Europe and South America already have this type of packaging, including these Oreos sold in Chile.
This is something that has been used in other countries, been shown to be effective. It's time for the United States to play catch-up.
But manufacturers say many products already have facts up front that give shoppers more info.
We feel pretty good about what we've done as an industry.
David Shavern, president of the Consumer Brands Association, says companies aren't opposed to future changes. They just want the FDA to consider more options.
What's your biggest concern?
It seems to be oddly constrained to some degree. Again, they're not looking at, for example, calorie disclosures, which we have asked them to include. They're not looking at disclosures around positive nutrients, which I think are important to consumers as well.
Shopper Carolyn Moss says the labels under consideration would probably lead her to healthier choices.
I think them putting that right on the front of the package would prevent me from buying a lot of things that I typically would buy. So kind of ignorance is bliss.
Nat Baldino isn't sold on the idea.
I don't think it'll make much of a difference.
The FDA is still researching the labels. Health groups who support the change hope for a decision next year. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Coming up next at noon, we'll have a look at today's ag markets. But first, a live look outside on this Friday afternoon. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka is talking some sunshine and when we could see some snowflakes flying again. It's all ahead in your first warn forecast.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized New Year sale on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted furniture that's right for you.
Happy New Year!
Menards has everything you need to make your home a better place to live. Procter & Gamble meets all your cleaning needs, whether it's laundry or dishes. They have it all. Stock up on Tide laundry pods. Grab this Dawn Ultra Dish Soap or pick up Bounty Essential Paper Towel. Right now, get a $10 rebate on qualifying purchases of $40 or more of these and other brand name products from Procter & Gamble.
Save big money at Menards.
This time of year, we gather, we celebrate, and we remember the things that matter most. For us, that's you. And you are why we do what we do. Each and every one of you are wonderful, amazing people. So we'll treat you that way on your journey of trusted care, because the way you feel matters. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CRV. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized New Year's Sale on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted furniture that's right for you.
Happy New Year! Have a great night and do something good. I started saying it because I was just so tired of all the bad news in the world. People are out there doing great things. I've experienced it, and believe me, it can change your day. Tell us about the good you see. Go to Channel 3000 or post it using the hashtag #DoSomethingGood. I'll share your stories on News 3 Now. Our community is full of wonderful, giving people. Let's celebrate them together. Let's do something good.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is off this week, so here's a look at your current farm numbers. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka is on the weather patio. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's nice to see the sun breaking out, and with the snow on the ground, it is bright, so you will need the sunglasses, and we will be melting quite a bit of this snow. This was that really heavy wet snow, and they've seen plenty of sunshine. Take a look at our sky cam from Queen Bee Radio there in Platteville. Crystal clear blue skies there. We've had a little bit more cloud cover here, but it's finally starting to move on out, and we will see quite a bit of sunshine later this afternoon. Expecting that high up close to 40. It's way above our average, which now is 29, and the low tonight down to 26. Well above our average, and with the melting snow, if we'd have the snow on the ground, we would probably be a lot colder, but we'll get rid of most of the snow, it looks like, this afternoon as that sun is returning now. We are expecting temperatures in the upper 30s to near 40 today and also tomorrow before some cooler weather moves in and also some snow chances. This looks to be some lighter snow. This can be a drier snow, not the sloppy, slushy snow that we got yesterday. And it looks like the accumulations look to be minor. Otherwise, it's going to be dry most of next week. And unseasonably mild will remain above average. Yeah, it's turning a little bit cooler, not those 40s and 50s we had all week long, but we are expecting low to mid 30s. Our average high now is in the upper 20s as we go into the first week of January. Why has it been so unusually mild? Well, the Really cold air has been locked up into Canada. We get a few tastes of this, but none of this is really sinking down across the United States. And a lot of this is due to the very strong El Nino that we have going on across the Pacific, the warm waters in the Pacific. That's pushing that jet stream well up to the north and keeping the storm track primarily across the southern tier of the United States, and that will continue next week. And we don't have ice on the lakes. This was actually taken last week, thanks, Susan, in Merrimack along the Wisconsin River. So we don't have any ice on the lakes yet, and we would like to see your photos as well. Just submit them at channel3000.com/weather, and you can easily submit them, and we'd like to air those for our viewers. Temperatures are getting up close to 40 as the clouds will continue to depart for all areas. If you are headed out this evening, temperatures will cool off quickly with the clear skies. We'll get down to 30 by 9 o'clock. All right, come Sunday morning, we are looking at this really weak clipper system moving across the state. Will bring us some snow showers. That'll continue into the afternoon hours before starting to taper off as we go into the evening. That's our next opportunity for some snow. As far as how much snow, we're not looking at a whole lot, maybe upwards of a half of an inch, maybe a little bit more in northern parts of the state. And that'll be with us for Sunday. All right, 32 right now in Madison, where they've had more sunshine. It's already up to 40 in Lone Rock and Boscobel, 36 with the cloud cover in Janesville. And even across Dane County, you can see it's cooler to the east where the clouds have been a little bit thicker. It's 36 in Belleville, while it's 39 right now in Cross Plains and also Sauk City. So we'll continue to see the sunshine break through more and more as the afternoon wears on, getting up close to 40, 37 tomorrow, just a tad cooler as clouds move in. With those clouds, we are expecting some snow showers Sunday. That'll clear out by Christmas or New Year's Eve during the evening hours if you're headed out. And New Year's Day, still in the 30s, and you can see dry weather for most of next week, low to mid 30s, right through next weekend.
All right, Kelly, thank you. If you like stuffed mushrooms and pepperoni pizza, then you'll love what Howard is making today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
With New Year's Eve just days away, we've got a fun twist on stuffed mushrooms, where we add everything we love about our favorite pizza, including the pepperoni and the ooey gooey cheese. And yes, it's very easy. We start by separating the stems and caps from about a pound of mushrooms, and we chop the stems. We found the best way to do this is with one of those inexpensive hand choppers that we can find almost everywhere. Okay, we saute the chopped stems in some melted butter, and once they cook down a bit, we take them off the heat and add in some breadcrumbs, chopped pepperoni slices, a few seasonings, and some pizza sauce, and give it a good stir. We spoon the mixture into the caps using a teaspoon, like this. We want to make sure they're filled nice and high. These can even be made ahead of time and baked right before serving them. A little mozzarella gets melted on top, and they're done. With every bite, we get all the things we love about pepperoni pizza in the form of stuffed mushrooms. To get the recipe, all you need to do is go to our website and look for pepperoni pizza stuffed mushrooms. This way you'll have it on hand in time for New Year's or whenever you want something crazy good. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a pizzalicious way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Stay with us. We'll have a final look at your holiday weekend forecast when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's the Portage Furniture Store's New Year's sale on now, with a huge in-stock inventory of top brands for every room in your home. With Lazy Boy recliners from $3.99 and always free delivery. Open New Year's Day 11 to 4.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab-EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is very difficult to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab-EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab-EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck because that overhang you mentioned becomes flat and tight fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab-EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-285-6876 or go to sonobello.com.
It's the Portage Furniture Store's New Year's sale on now with a huge in-stock inventory of top brands for every room in your home with custom sofas from $8.99 and always free delivery. Open New Year's Day 11 to 4.
Kelly's back with your holiday weekend forecast.
Yeah, we're finally getting some of the sunshine. They've seen plenty of sunshine in Platteville. We're starting to see some of that now in the Madison area. And with the sunshine, we should be getting very close to 40 here in the Madison area this afternoon. And with clear skies tonight, it will cool off fairly quickly. So count on temperatures to drop into the 20s after 9 o'clock tonight. 37 tomorrow. We'll start off with some sunshine before some clouds roll on in. Can't rule out some flurries later Saturday night and into Sunday. Some scattered snow showers. Could see a coating of snow with that as it moves in on a Sunday, but by the first of next year, we're talking about sunshine and low to mid-30s most of next week. So we've got some snow showers on Sunday, but it looks like it'll be fairly dry and relatively mild for this time of the year going into January.
All right, Kelly, thank you. There will be no noon show on Monday the 1st, so we'll be back on Tuesday as we bid farewell to 2023. We want you to meet the staff that brings you the best news coverage all year long. Here are the faces of News 3 Now, wishing you a happy new year.